¿Qué tal, señores? ¿Cómo estáis? Aquí estamos una vez más en Regreso al Futuro de Game. Lo dejamos justo por aquí. Acabamos de conseguir que Emmett Brown saliera de la pecera, digamos, ¿no? Del sitio aquel donde Doc le había secuestrado. Y justo cuando estábamos a punto de hacer la demostración de su cohete o de su experimento con el que le habíamos traído el chisme incluso, de repente aparece su padre y dice que no, que prohíban todo porque no le mola el rollo. Ya sabéis que el padre siempre ha estado en contra de Emmett y nunca ha querido que se convirtiera en científico. Por lo tanto, ahora lo que tenemos que hacer es reconciliarles de alguna manera. Complicado, complicado. Pero bueno, vamos a intentarlo.
You don't think you can shelter him?
Emmett's gone. You just missed him.
Young man, I've been sitting on the bench of Hill Valley Criminal Court for 15 years. I can smell a dissembler a mile away. Now, are you going to turn him over, or will I have to use force?
Don't antagonize him.
Well, if you're not going to say anything...
So he is up there with you.
Thanks
Dios.
a lot.
Son, I order you to come down from there this second.
Hostia, está enfadado.
I want to speak to my son.
Emmett's not ready to talk to you directly.
Oh, God. I suppose you're his mouthpiece.
I guess so, yeah. If I can say so, sir, the problem is you're coming on too strong. You intimidate him.
I don't intimidate him enough. That's the problem.
You can't talk him out of it. His mind is made up.
So, if talking won't work, there's always thrashing.
Can't you two have it out later?
You mean after he's gone through with this ridiculous stunt?
Yeah?
No!
Vale.
Stay right there.
I'm not good. You dare to disobey the...
Emmett,
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
just go deal with him. What have you got to lose?
That's what they said to Custer.
So, what's your plan?
I just stand here like this indefinitely. After a few centuries, the process of petrification will set in, and that'll be that.
Okay, that is a plan. Maybe he'll give you a fair chance to explain yourself. He is a judge, after all.
Yes, a judge who's already passed sentence. He won't listen to me. He never has.
I'll be right back.
So, is your client prepared to make a statement?
He says it's no use talking to you. You never listen?
That only shows how pig-headed he is. Of course I'll listen. If he can justify his craziness, I'll be only too happy to indulge it.
Stay right there.
I'm counting to 4.
Emmett,
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
you heard him. He said he'll listen to you.
Well,
At least give it a shot.
Bien, hemos conseguido algo.
Father,
Son?
you've never understood the first thing about me. All you want to do is step on me, squelch my natural instincts. You don't know what it's like.
Understand?
You don't know what it's
You're
like to
big
have
over-
Todos a la vez complicado, ¿eh?
Visions so great and so powerful that they've got a life of their own. And it's all you can do to hang on for dear life while they gallop on where they must. This is America, Pop. And in America, a person doesn't have to do what his father did. Isn't that why you came to America? To live where there wouldn't be so many rules?
Hala.
Well, we talked. Are you happy?
A ver.
Please, you gotta get...
I have yet to hear a compelling or even coherent reason why.
Look, Your Honor, you don't see it, but there's an awful lot riding on Emmett's demonstration.
All the more reason why I've got to put a stop to it. Look me in the eyes, young man. I expect you know my son pretty well by now. Do you seriously think his exhibition is going to be a success?
Maybe not. I mean, isn't Emmett entitled to make a few mistakes?
Emmett has exceeded his quota for one lifetime. It's my job as his father to see to it there are no more mistakes.
See, Your Honor, it's just that this demo is so important to Emmett.
A childish kerfuffle. He'll forget all about it in 2 weeks' time.
That's what I'm afraid of. Emmett's just...
Stubborn, willful, single-minded, incorrigible, and obsessed.
Okay, but if you look at it from the right angle, those traits are kinda... good.
That may be your angle, Sonny, but I'm not so sure it's the right one. Make no mistake, those are traits that lead to trouble. He gets them from his mother.
Emmett's just trying to make a name for himself. Maybe things were different when you were a kid, but nowadays you gotta take chances.
What do you know about taking chances? Try moving to a strange country where you don't speak the language. There's only $2 to your name.
You?
You bet your socks, me. And I made out all right, too.
How'd your dad feel about it at the time?
Papa? He was fit to be tied. He called me a disobedient little...
So your father didn't approve of you coming to America?
Well, Papa never really understood the younger generation. He came around a bit in the end, but by then it was too late to. Tell him I'll listen to him. I want to listen to him. If he wants to talk.
Bien, hemos conseguido algo. ¡Woohoo!
Emmett?
Here to play peacemaker again?
I really think he means it this time.
He won't listen to me.
Que sí.
I really...
He won't listen.
Deep down, he's just worried about you hurting yourself.
No amount of physical pain could equal the pain he's already inflicted to my spirit.
He says you get your stubbornness from your mother.
Well, that's the limit. He's not satisfied with insulting me. He's got to drag my mother through the dirt, too. Mother isn't at all like me. She's gentle and sweet and endlessly patient. If anything, I'm more like... Oh, skip it.
You were starting to say that you're like...
Skip it.
Can it be that you and your dad...
No, next subject.
Emmett, stop being a dope. You've got your pride, okay, I get it. And so does he, but what's the harm in trying to make peace with the guy? He's your family, and family's important. Sometimes it's, well, even more important than we realize.
May I come up?
Hemos conseguido que se arreglen. ¡Woohoo! O eso parece. Dar un abrazo, compañero.
You think my new invention is a disaster waiting to happen?
Yes, I do. And I'm here to say, if any son of mine is going to make of himself a public disaster, I insist on being there to support him.
Mira qué majos.
Pop,
Papa.
you're gonna change your tune once you see this baby go airborne. You see, the force field generated by the static accumulator. Marty, give Trixie the signal. We're ready for liftoff.
Bien. Hola.
Oh, good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us through that unavoidable delay. And now the Hill Valley X does punch to present Mr. Emmett Brown and his electrokinetic levitator.
Dale caña, primo. Me suena ese cohete. Hostia, está acojonado un poco, ¿eh? ¡Wow! ¡Vamos ahí, loco! ¡Ha volado! ¡Oh, no! ¡He's flying! Qué guapo que no se choca contra las lámparas ni nada. Se mueve mucho, eso es verdad. Coño. Pero no voy a tener un final feliz nunca. La madre que os parió. Ahí os quedáis, putos. ¿Se ha hostiado? He oído como un ruido de... me he hostiado.
Hey, stop! Get back here!
¡No jodas! Pues sí que estamos apañados.
You okay?
I could change. Things could be different.
¿Ves cómo no? Atontado, que eres un atontado.
Forget about it. Come on. We gotta find a way to stop her before...
No, don't come any closer.
¡Hostia!
Doc!
Go away!
But...
Move! Marty!
¡Nos ha salvado! Doc, puto loco, ¿qué haces?
Oh my God, Doc! Say something.
Chromium, lithium, potassium, iridium, titanium, ruthenium,
I'll get help.
¿No?
newspaper.
What? You mean?
¿Cuál, el que teníamos? ¿Qué pone? Local inventor presenter with Kate to city.
I'm gonna get you to a hospital, Doc. You're gonna be okay.
O sea, que lo ha logrado en realidad, ¿no?
Yes. Oh, I think I am going to.
Y lo que está desapareciendo es este Doc.
No, come on, Doc. Doc, don't do this.
Porque el otro Doc se ha arreglado. Entonces, al haber cambiado la timeline, la línea temporal, este Doc ha desaparecido, pero hay otro Doc que es el mismo de siempre. El que nosotros queríamos, claro. Estoy triste y feliz a la vez, ¿entendéis?
Doc?
Ya empieza a llevar los pelos así.
Marty, have you been out here the whole time?
Damn it. Is it over already?
Oh, it's over all right. You missed a very wild party. I'm afraid I've been banned from the expo for the next 50 years. And if I were you, I wouldn't go back in either. At least not until all the broken glass is swept up. Oh, what was I thinking? Naturally, the ionic wind generated by an electromagnet of that size would play havoc with a merely mechanical steering mechanism. We need a much more advanced control system. I wonder if we could find a way to translate the body's own gravitational field into electrokinetic force. One might be able to direct the ionic current simply by shifting one's weight. Oh, great Scott, that's it!
What about your father?
Oh, yes, I suppose I should wait for him to finish dealing with the officials. I can't say he was exactly thrilled with the unexpected turn my demonstration took. But you heard him in there. He understands that a life of science has its ups and downs. The way I see it, it's those little mistakes along the way that advance us along the pathway of knowledge. Come on, there's no time to lose. Let's get back to the lab and... I'm sorry, is something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
You don't sound fine.
Don't worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you. What?
You're a complete mystery to me, Marty. Where you come from, what you're doing here. But there's one thing I do know. Whatever it is, it does have something to do with me.
Please, Emmett, don't ask any...
What's this?
¡Epa!
Come on, let me see. I deserve an explanation.
You wouldn't understand.
Oh, yeah? Try me.
Le quita la foto, en plan.
What's that?
An explanation. But you've got to promise me. Don't look at it until you get the key to the city.
Huh?
Emmett!
Just promise.
Emmett! Where are you, my son?
I'll be right there, Pop. Key to the city? I don't understand.
And you can understand. Not for a long time. It would do irreparable damage to something. Just say you promise.
Okay, I promise. Wait, I will see you again, right?
Guarantee it.
Esto es igual a una de las películas. Igual. La misma escena. Diferentes ámbitos, obviamente, pero... Y ahora es cuando aparece el Doc bueno. Ahí está. Lo sabía. Todo congelado. Y viene a por nosotros, claro.
It worked.
¿Qué pasa?
So, you were the same Marty. Funny how memory can play tricks on a person. I remembered you being much taller.
How was the ceremony?
Long. You've got a theatrical way of sending messages.
Only way I could do it without messing up your timeline.
Very clever. But what are you doing in 1931?
I came to make sure you stayed on the path of science.
As opposed to what? The dog food business?
Politics.
Politics? That doesn't sound like me.
It wasn't.
Never mind, it's better I don't know. Let's just get back to 1986. That is, unless your presence has caused any other time anomalies.
Me? Nah, no. Well, I'm still a little confused about my...
Coño.
Where is he? Where's that no-good son of mine? He's not worthy of the McFly name. You see my Artie anywhere? Artie McFly?
Este es él de
That's
joven.
The one. Just got a call from Melvin at the city records office. He tells me the dad blamed fool's gone and got himself hitched to a Canadian floozy. Can you believe it? Hitched? Married. I swear. That boy's gonna put it
Ese era el vacío legal que había, que si se casaba con un
So
estadounidense...
that's how she got her job back.
Claro. ¿Qué pasa?
He's married the wrong grandma. I mean, Trixie's not my grandma. And if she's not my grandma, I'm not me. Wait, that was great-grandpa Willie. I met him when he was a baby. He peed on me. Holy crap, Doc, I'm gonna disappear again.
Calm down, Marty. You seem reasonably solid right now. Whatever the problem is, I'm sure we can undo it with the help of...
Car!
Hostia.
Oh, great.
Es verdad,
How the
acordaos.
hell did she get back here?
She...
Acordaos de que Edna había robado el coche que
What's
teníamos.
going on here? Is this some plot to put me in the nut house?
No, it's all very simple, Danny.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Tell me, did I or did I not just chase Edna Strickland off in this car?
Not this exact car, but a car just like it.
A car with a nasty habit of disappearing into thin air?
Well,
Wait, Edna Strickland just disappeared in the DeLorean?
If that's what you call it. It made a loud noise, and then wham! Nothing!
Great Scott!
Estamos apañados.
Marty, do you have any notion what date she might have jumped to?
none at all, Doc. See, that DeLorean's time circuits are out of whack. They could jump to any date at all.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Let's just hope she jumped into the future. The far future. If she's jumped into the past...
You think she might mess up the time stream? Wait a minute. This is Edna. Of course she would mess up the time stream.
Guys, you mind telling me what the hell you're...
Uh-oh.
What? Dani ha desaparecido. Hill Valley ha desaparecido entera. ¿Qué me estás contando? La que ha liado la Edna. Ay, Dios.
Did we just leave Hill Valley?
No, I believe Hill Valley just left us.
How?
Something must have happened to it. A long time ago.
Well, now you two look mighty lost. Hey, what on earth is that thing?
It's an experimental vehicle. Pay it no mind.
Look, maybe you can help us. We're looking for Hill Valley. Well, which is it, a hill or a valley? No, it's a town. It's a town called Hill Valley. Hill Valley, a town? Say, I think I once heard that there was a town here a long time ago. Don't know much about it, though.
Just as I suspected.
What happened to Hill Valley? Oh, heck, I don't know. That was all before I was born.
Then whatever it was must have happened at least 45 years ago.
Nobody much cares to settle around here nowadays. My dad tried to buy a farm in this area years ago, but he got run off by Scary Mary.
Scary Mary?
Well, that's what we all call her. Lives a couple miles from here. I make a monthly drop at her place. She's a fiend for news. Takes all the papers in the county, never throws one away. Say, if there's anybody who can tell you what happened to Hill Valley, it's her.
Can you direct us to her?
It's imperative that we talk to her.
Sorry, fellas, but I'm pretty sure she won't talk to you.
Why wouldn't she talk to us?
The thing of it is, guys, Mary's older than dirt, but she's also a little tetched, if you catch my drift. She doesn't like strangers.
I'm sure we can handle her.
We'll be very polite. Please, we gotta see her.
Well, okay, if you insist. Take a right turn just after the bridge, then follow the wheel ruts till they come to an end. You'll have to go the last quarter mile on foot. Good luck, and don't say I didn't warn you. I got a notion I'll be kicking myself for sending you up there.
Es Edna, obviamente, por si no habíais caído.
Can I drive?
Y yo que pensaba que se terminaba aquí el juego, tío. Que iba a salir todo perfecto y todo lo contrario. Cuidado con el gato. Iros de aquí. Prohibido el paso.
Mary Pickford.
¡Ah! ¡El circuito! El antiguo DeLorean. Con todas las piezas. Dios mío. Pero ahora descubre qué pasó con Hill Valley. ¿Tú qué crees? A la puerta directamente. ¡Coño! Me he dado cuenta tarde.
Pardon us for intruding, madam. We were wondering if you could tell us...
I don't talk to hooligans!
Not a very friendly sort.
That was Edna.
Edna Strickland? Impossible.
This is how she was when I first met her. I had to... Listen, just leave it to me.
Okay, you think you know how to handle her. Just remember, we need to know what happened to Hill Valley, and just as importantly, the precise time when it happened.
A ver, es tan fácil como ir 45 años atrás, pillarla de cuando estaba en el pasado y volver. Y ya está, se acabó. Yo quería quitarlo, no darle, pero vale.
Hey, Miss Strick.
Who are you?
Yakov Smirnov?
That's a foolish name, and I make it a rule not to talk to strangers with foolish names.
But we're not strangers.
How do I know you?
You tried to have me arrested once, a long time ago. Remember?
Listen, Sonny, I'm an easygoing woman, but I got a few rules I live by. And rule number 1 is, I never, ever talk about the past! Or the future, neither. I don't talk about any day but today.
Estamos
I guess
apañados.
that didn't go so well.
Of course she doesn't talk about the past, because there's something in her past she's trying to forget. But we're gonna pry it out of her. Go ahead, knock on the door again.
Vale. Tú mandas, compañero. Hola.
What?
It's me again, your old friend.
How do I know you?
I saved your life once, a long time ago, remember? Kid Tannen had you tied up.
How many times I gotta tell ya I don't talk about any time but today?
You interviewed me once, back when you were young.
How many times I gotta tell ya I don't talk?
We spent the day together.
We did? Where?
At the expo.
That's crazy. I've been here all... What day is it?
Tuesday, October 13th, 1931.
October 13th, 1931. October 13th. Something funny about that date. Well, what are you here for?
Come on, Miss Strickland.
Miss who?
Strickland. You're Edna Strickland.
Take a look at the mailbox, Sonny. Name's Pickford. Mary Pickford. And it has been for as long as I care to remember.
Testaruda la
Like
condenada,
I told you, I don't care to remember!
I brought something for you.
What is it? Let me see.
I brought you this.
I ain't interested in flowers.
Wait till you hear.
And I especially ain't interested in talking flowers. Put them away.
La madre que la parió.
Were you expecting anything?
I wasn't expecting you.
I brought you these tickets to the expo.
What expo?
The expo you left when you swiped the DeLorean and jumped back in time.
Stop messing with my brain. I don't know nothing about time travel, and I never did. And what's more, I never talk about the past.
Está pesadita la colega, ¿eh? Pues no sé, si no quiere hacer nada de eso, no...
I'm guessing this mop doesn't get much use.
¿Para qué coño quieres eso?
I wonder what's cooking.
Coño, ha caído un palo.
Well, what did you bring me?
Que me lo guardo al bolsillo.
I guess this isn't the right time to be burning things.
¿Cómo que no? ¡Ay, la hostia! ¿Qué puedo quemar? ¿El cactus? ¿La casa? ¿Qué te he traído? ¿Esto?
I brought you this.
Already got one.
We must have brought something Edna wants.
Don't look at me. I didn't bring anything but myself.
No sé, tío.
Mary picked... Now where would she pick up a...
I ain't got all...
¡Ay, la hostia! Cago en todo. DeLorean quemado. Le podríamos enseñar el nuevo DeLorean, ¿no? Y ya está.
I hate to see it like this.
O sea, no sé qué le podemos traer. ¿Hay algo para acá? No, no parece. ¿Puedo mirar por la ventana? A ver.
Edna's grandfather, Marshall Strickland. That's the same picture I saw in Edna's apartment, way back, in the future.
Pues no tengo ni idea, señores. Vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Espero que os haya gustado el vídeo. La verdad es que yo, sinceramente, esperaba que ya se hubiera terminado cuando el nuevo Doc, este de aquí, venía por nosotros. Pero ya veis que no. Que tenemos que convencer de alguna manera a Edna para que sepa que en realidad está en el pasado. Pero claro, yo a esto le veo una solución bastante sencilla, que es volver a pillar el DeLorean, el nuestro, no este que está quemado, obviamente, volver al pasado y cuando aparece la pava, sencillamente destruir ese DeLorean y traer a la pava de vuelta y ya está, es así de simple, ¿no? Pregunto. Pero bueno, chavales, lo dicho, vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Espero que os haya gustado. Me imagino que el siguiente vídeo será el último, así que vamos a ver cómo convencemos a Edna. Espero que os haya gustado, muchas gracias por verlo. Y ya sabéis, que SpecialK, dándoos amor forever. Adiós.